Ha!
Yo, how we all doing right now? We
Doing good.
know how we like to do it. We always like to roll, just chill, smoke a little weed. We like to drink a little bit. We don't know what exactly we're gonna talk about yet, but we're gonna figure it out. And we're all just chilling tonight. He's gonna do his little DJ shit. He got that figured out. What he did wrong last time. But yeah. I want to go for a smoke. Chadwick, you do your sesh. I'm gonna have these on. I will still hear you.
Alright.
They can't hear my voice out there. We already tried that. But yeah.
Alright. Yeah, welcome to the Pedal to the Metal podcast, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight we got some fun stuff planned. I'm going to start off as a set with DJ's Chillwick. And I might have some topics to bring up tonight. We'll have some fun with this one. And it's January, or no, it's actually a new month. It's February 2nd, 2024, the month of Valentine's Day. You ready for Valentine's Day, Mac? I know you're about to step out. We'll talk about it when you get back. That's what we'll talk about.
Uh
When you get back, we'll talk about it. Get it?
yes, there's one girl that I want to buy flowers
uh,
for. Yes, and yes, I'm gonna be ready.
uh, that's a good way to start out. There it is.
what it do, y'all? We all machine back. He's still
Oh,
playing.
hey, oh, hey, haha. This thing just has so many noises, and it's always interesting to see what comes out. If it's gonna be good or bad, sometimes it's either or. But yeah, well, welcome back. So Valentine's Day plans, Mech, anything you got planned for Valentine's Day? I don't know that I have anything planned.
Yes, actually, I plan on asking. I hope she's not following or anything on this. This girl
Okay.
is. I'm sort of deciding on which one, Isabel or Samantha. I gotta ask Samantha on her age because we made out for a long ass time, but yet I know Isabel kisses me too, so I'm like confused on which one. Samantha, I gotta ask her for like her actual age, whatnot, because she does drink, but I know there's some lies out there about their age, so I gotta ask her about her age and whatnot. Be like, do I want to date her? Do I not? Because I know she's in love with me and whatnot. I I just gotta make sure of that. But I know Isabel wants to date me. So I remember one day I was like taking a shit, and then she was like banging on the door, like I love you and shit like that. And she was like, I want to date him. And Gabby was like, I get it, sis. I
Oh
get
man.
it. And she was like, let's just go. And then I was like, yes, I want to take you too. I was like, bitch. Just thinking to myself, like, what do I do? What do I do? Because like
Well,
I made I kissed with Samantha. I mean, I made out with Samantha, but yet I kissed Isabel. So now I'm like, which one do I go after? Because I got two chicks on me now that really like me, and now I'm just little we down because my dad said don't worry about Valentine's Day, but he fucked me over one time saying not to say fuck that. But no, Valentine's does matter. And I've never listened to my dad about advice. I'm just going over my head and saying, no, you can get screwed over on Valentine's Day. No, you can not. No. My dad's stupid when it comes to Valentine's Day. But
I
yes,
like that. Man, your Valentine's Day kind of dude. I like that. I got my Valentine's Day hoodie, and that's one of my favorite hoodies that I wear. I like the whole like the theme of it. It's fun. I don't care about the day. It's just to me, it's like whatever. It'll always be whatever. It always has been a whatever kind of day to me. It's unlike Christmas Day, which is like that's the birth of Jesus Christ. Like that's an important day. Like most holidays to me are just like whatever, you know. Uh, but yeah, I mean, with that whole situation, I could tell you my thoughts on it, which don't yeah, it's like my thoughts and what I would do and what I think I would do and that what I've kind of like experienced in my life with having multiple females that like it's like it's about that. Yeah, I don't. It's touchy subjects. Everybody's got their own kind of way to play the game of the life. So I don't know that I want to be like a relationships guy because I don't know that I am a relationships guy to be given any kind of advice on that or anything. So, but it's interesting. Do you have any advice for me, maybe?
uh, well, once you finally find that girl that you actually like to kiss and whatnot, just like generally talk to, just be friends with, like chill, chillax, and shit like that. Just be yourself. If you're really into her and whatnot, like buy her flowers, get her stuff, and try to make her feel like you're her queen. like there's kings and queen and like other different countries. No, I'm sure there's probably still some out there, other countries that fucking do that. But like, you want to treat her like a fucking queen, like you fucking care about her, like you know her, like. And any guys that gets in your fucking way, you just gotta go in there and be like, "Fuck you," and be like, "Oh yeah, bitch." You actually have a girlfriend, you actually gotta like fucking hurt the person that tries to go after your girl. Like you just gotta be a fucking man. Everything is new to our dating world, and our girls will get hit on and whatnot. Even right now, like the shit that we gotta fucking deal with right now. I'm even dealing with a fucking prune dick right now that he thinks he's beyond and been than all. Like he acts like he owns the place. I'm like, you do not own a place. You're not even the head chef. You got fired twice. I'm like, you know what? You suck my cock. You want to do the dishes? Like I actually threat, not threatened him literally, but like I threatened him by my job. I was like, you want to do the dishes, bitch? You fucking do them. I'm not afraid to fucking quit. Or even better, I'm not fucking afraid to leave until you do the dishes. And even like trying telling me, like yelling at me, I was like, what? What? Like on top of my lungs. And man, you do not want to fucking hear my loud voice. You do not. I would, but I don't want to get kicked out. But yeah, my loud voice, my man voice is what I should put it as. Very fucking loud. People
So,
piss you off, sometimes you fucking gotta yell at them.
so any other advice for me on Valentine's Day coming up, or any future like Valentine's days, or any kind of dating advice you can give me?
Dating advice.
Yeah, I need some dating advice if you
Uh,
got it.
if you're taking out to a restaurant, don't order missing foods. Uh, make sure to
Okay.
eat with a knife and fork.
Okay. I like
Chew
that.
with your mouth fucking closed.
Ooh.
Um, uh, This is weird because I never been on this kind of actual date, but it's like I know what I'm talking about and I know what to do. So,
So, the question to that, I like that. That was good. I like that advice. I think that was fantastic advice. Thinking about it, and how you came up with that advice. Is there a time that you went on a date where you ate messy food without fork and spoon and knife and did
this was my best guy
and also chewed with
friends.
your
That's
mouth
the only
open?
time.
And also chewed with your mouth open, and that was like something that had caused you a problem, or is this just common sense that you're basically?
Actually, I never chew with my mouth open because my mom and dad taught me actually how to eat.
Hmm.
Why do you do that?
Uh, I'd say probably not, but I could. If that was like, if you told me right now, like, if you go on a date, you should eat messy food and chew with your mouth open and not use a fork or knife. If you had told me that, I would have been like, well, that's interesting as well. I would have been like, oh, okay, that makes sense because I'm asking you for the advice, and whatever you tell me, I'm just gonna kind of listen, and I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So, but you told me the opposite way, so I'm just like, I think it would be like if I did the opposite of what you're doing, of what you told me, it would be a bad idea because you told me it would be a bad idea. So, hey, I like to picture myself on a date though, where I eat messy food, don't use a fork or knife, and I chew with my mouth open just to try it, to try it out, and see what happens. It'd be kind of doing, and then also a date where I did the opposite and see how that worked out.
Right.
Uh, any other advice? Anything else besides the eating thing?
Try to ask her questions on her personal life and ask her like, what should I talk about? What shouldn't I talk about? And be like, what do you like? And follow on what the girl actually likes
Hmm.
about the person, on what she likes about the guy.
What kind of topics do you think that most women are into? Is there like a specific topic that usually plays well to start things off with, or or do you just kind of like, how do you first start things off on like a first date? If I was going on like a first date with someone, and it was at a restaurant, and I ordered some food, and it was clean food, nothing messy, and I got a fork and a knife with me. I'm chopping it up, and I'm eating with my mouth closed and I look up and I'm about to say the first word. They're like, even before that, I'd probably say some words. What are like the first words? Like any ideas? Like the first kind of conversation to get going.
I would ask her about her hobbies
The good one.
and seeing like what she likes to do and whatnot. Be like, am I into that? Am I into that? Yes, no, yes, no. What do you like to do for fun? Do you drink alcohol? Do you smoke weed? Because I'm a weed smoker, so it's like it just makes sense to ask it.
Hmm.
But uh, yeah, um,
And what if she says she doesn't drink alcohol, she doesn't smoke weed, and she has a bunch of hobbies that I don't like, including things like, let's say, she's into uh, what would be something that I don't like? It would be like um, uh, I don't know what do I not like? Something that I just absolutely would not like somebody to be in a hobby would be probably, or not, or more so just like be uninterested in would be yoga. Yoga doesn't interest me that much. I don't think yoga is that interesting. Nice claps. So yeah, I think yoga. I like that. Right on point, man. You're on point tonight. Ah, yeah. So let's say, okay, I'm going on and on. Do you kind of get what I'm asking here? Do you hear what I'm saying?
yes,
Okay.
I get it. Yoga, I actually would fucking try. Honestly, I would actually be like, what can I do? What can I do?
Yeah,
I'm more flexible than a human person should be. So
so my question was to shorten it up. It took me a minute to ask it. Was so first kind of topic, and I asked her about her hobbies, and I asked her about herself and her hobbies, and she says that she likes yoga and that she doesn't like to smoke weed, drink alcohol, or do any of the things that I like to do. When I ask her the question, what is my next move there? She's attractive though. She's attractive looking is the whole thing. That's why I'm there having a that's why I'm there with her. So what do I do next? What's the move there?
that's complicated. Asking me and one that actually never been on a real date. Besides these others, I don't know. That was just fucking weird with me. P. Um, I would say that yes, I like to drink. Um, And she says yes about the weed smoking. Yes,
No,
she
no,
does.
she says no about
Yes,
the
she
weed.
doesn't.
No, she said no to the weed smoking, no to the drinking, and she likes yoga, which I'm interested in. But she's also attractive. Where do I go with the conversation? Is the question there? If that's
I would say I like to drink on occasionally, and I would say I like to smoke with friends. I don't smoke every single day, but I only smoke with friends, and then that way she would like, okay, that's like actually understandable on what you like to do with weed and drink. Do you drink every single day? I mean, to an alcoholic, you could probably be like, no, I really don't, and lie yourself because
no.
if you're really into this fucking girl, you could be like, no, I okay, that's good. No, what's an alcohol? I would just say fuck it. Yeah, I drink because eventually the girl is gonna
Uh,
be like, I want to come to your place, hang out with you, and fuck you. So no, I would say about the alcohol, say fuck it. I like to drink.
yeah.
And if she says no, I'm not into you, and the other girl likes to drink too, then just say fuck it, whatever.
uh, and like just like get up and leave the situation or whatever. This is going kind of far. This whole conversation and tough.
Well, you're already eating it, whatnot, so
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
don't think that she's gonna walk out. I mean, it again, it's the guy's job to pay for the first meal, so that's the complicated part. So technically, she could walk off and be a dick, like you pay for it.
Hmm.
So that I mean, that'd be the
So I guess you threw in another tip there
wow.
that
That's
was your tip was that the guy has to pay for the first meal in the date. Is that is,
that's generally how it
uh,
fucking works. Yeah, have you never been on a date, Chadwick?
yes, I have.
How does yours go?
I've been on dates. Uh, they went good. Like uh, like I'm single now, so that's why I'm asking these questions.
Yours gonna mean it never actually been on a date. I mean, I've been on like two dates in my life, but those are just all complicated.
Yep.
I could name them, but
Uh,
I really shouldn't.
no,
There
no,
was one
no,
girl
no.
we wanted to date.
I'm just I'm asking. I'm interested in thoughts from other people like you. Your thoughts on how to do a proper date, and if I play the game like you're telling me, if things would go really good on the first date, how do I do a good first date to improve myself going forward with my dates? How do I improve myself to become a better first date type of man? So I think what you mentioned was sounded pretty on point. So I think for my next date, I'm actually going to ask somebody to for on a first date to go to someplace to eat. And what would be a good place to take her to eat on a first date? Take her out, and I'm paying too. So
Well, me personally in Florida, I would say like ask someone to make yourself look more manly. That or to say a really nice, like a really good restaurant where the food's expensive. Be like, ooh, classy, good, looking good.
I might have missed what you said.
Um,
I might have missed what you said there first. You said something before the classy restaurant, or did you recommend the classy restaurant?
oh, the
Uh,
throwing axe place, like
oh,
making yourself look manly. Like,
okay,
can I get a blue tie? Impress this chick.
nice. Okay, some place where we can throw axes,
Bullseye.
where I can throw axes in. So I don't know that I'm a good axe thrower though. So I've never really thrown axes, so I don't know if I'd be able to like impress her with my axe throwing skills. Are you saying I need to go get axe throwing skills before I go on a date again, or like before I do this date? I'm actually planning to do
Oh,
this date.
that's up to you, man.
I'm actually planning to make this date happen that we're talking about, and this is gonna happen. I'm gonna take somebody on a date to an axe throwing restaurant, and I'm gonna be the one that pays for the dinner, and I'm gonna eat a nice clean meal without it being messy with a fork and a knife, and keep my mouth closed as I eat, and I'm gonna ask about her hobbies as one of the first conversations that we have. So that's my plan. That's actually my plan right now, and I'm really like I'm thinking about it, and it's like, how is there anything else that I'm missing here in that plan? I think that sounds good to me so far. Um, anything else for the for this date that I'm thinking of that I'm missing if it was to go on point?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. All right. Possibly me and Mech will find a couple dates and we'll go on a double date at some point and make this all happen. Who knows? See what happens. That'd
Yeah,
be
when I
fun
come
too.
down in
Yeah.
PA, we're gonna go to a salon and actually get yourself a nice haircut to actually like make you get yourself some nice hair and actually like look a bit like a woman, a bit more like I get the guy style. Like you need something better, like oof.
Yeah, I can
And I'm
see.
also gonna
I
do
feel
the
like
same thing when I come down in April. I'm not gonna cut it until then. Like a few more months, like you said. I remember I showed you a few pictures, but yeah.
I actually kind of trust Mech with the ideas of his fashion. He's got some good fashion tips. I think that you have good fashion tips, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I have to see what other people think about your fashion ideas because I think you have good fashion ideas. What do other people think about your fashion ideas is the question. So uh, we'll have to have some thoughts in the comments if people can let us know. Like, what do you think about Mech's whole thinking on this whole dating idea? Would this be a good first date for me to play off? Because I am going to play this date off. I'm going to do my best. My promise making this promise that I'm actually, if I can remember it, I think I can, to do all the things that were just mentioned for a first date for one of my upcoming first dates. So, uh, axe throwing. I mean, I already said it like 10 times, but we started off with Valentine's Day topic as a topic, and uh, next topic, I do have another. I have some more ideas, but I wanted to hear what you have. If you have any ideas as well.
Or what?
For any, did you have a topic that you wanted to talk? I brought up the first topic. I was wondering if you had a topic that you wanted to discuss here.
I really don't have any topics right now.
All right. Um, my kind of next topic was going to be like, why do we do these podcasts? Like, why do we get on and make put on the video and do audio and create content and all of that? And I think I might have my reason. I was interested in. Do you have what is your reason for coming on and doing this podcast thing with me? What does this do for you?
To make it look like we actually give a shit in the world and actually tell the people in the world to be like, this is what we like to talk about, this is what we do, this is what's happening in the world, and also if there's like any major shit going on around the world, we can just like tell them what's going on, and we could just be like, yeah, we like to talk, we like to do shit talk, and we don't agree with anything, and wait until the fucking presidency election comes. We're gonna be talking about that, and um, when it happens, I don't know when it is to be honest with you, but we're gonna be talking about shit a lot, and even gun laws, and just a lot of shit. And I'm sure a lot of people are gonna want to hear about like Trump, Biden, and whoever the new other candidates will be. But my bet is gonna be Trump's gonna get reelected and whatnot because he lost. He got rigged on an election, and he should have won, in my opinion. But yeah, that's why I think we do this podcast to tell the people in the world on what we actually like to do, and we also hope that our businesses get out there, like yours right now, and I'm trying to open up my own.
I like that.
Is the
Yeah.
only way I can put it.
Yeah, that was a good way to put it. That's for me. It's about building a brand and doing so, providing value of our perspectives are different than everybody else's, and we're like the common men of the world. We're common people. There's all these famous people doing podcasts. We're like two normal people. We go and we do like normal. Like when I say normal, it's like we go and we're living like I don't know. We're not driving fancy sports cars. We're living like like most of our audience, and they're kind of like looking at us, and they're kind of able to relate to. We're giving some new perspective to an audience that they can relate to more than what's already available out
Only
there.
fancy thing I got is my Galaxy 3, the newest phone out there. Unless they got the 24 out there.
Uh, I'm not sure what they're on that on the new one.
Oh yeah, I think I'm about ready to wrap up on this podcast. I'm hungry. I gotta go eat something.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the advice on a first good date. I think that will be helpful to me. Let's close this one out, and I hope everybody has a great evening. Thanks for tuning in to the Pedal to the Metal podcast, and I'll see you all soon. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, and leave a comment and say something, questions, anything you want to hear, anything you want to see us do, talk about, let us know in the comments, and we'll keep this rolling. I'm going to be getting us up on other platforms. I've got us up on YouTube currently. I'm doing things where I'm cutting up minutes and I'm putting it on other places as well. And I'm going to be getting us on, probably the next place I envision getting us on would be rumble.com, which is like an alternative to YouTube. Mech, go ahead and give us a closeout. Specialty man.
No, pour shot first.
I can do that. I actually have some alcohol right here. Uh, ah,
Show them what you're drinking.
it's vodka. Oh,
Cheers, mate.
cheers. Ah, washing it down with some sweet sweet tea. Ah.
That's a small glass. Why don't you have a big
Yeah,
glass
I don't know.
for that?
I just got these like little cups. They're really small, and I don't know what to do with them. I'm like I might as well use them since I have them, and they're so small and like they're look. It's like such a little joke because I have to fill it up over and over again with if I get water and I fill it up with water, I'll be drinking water. It's like one sip, I'm done. I gotta go fill it up again. What's up with this? I don't know. It's just They were cups that were given
Eh,
to me, so hey, I got them.
I get it. More exercise, I guess, for you for the small cups, but
Yeah, yeah, more
less
exercise.
dishes.
Yeah, that's what it is, really. That's really what it comes down to is less dishes. I mean, well, normally I'm fine with doing dishes. I got them, I might as well use them, and also you're right, I don't have to do as many dishes when I just throw them in the recycling bin after I use them a few amount of times. I use them more than once. Like I'll use this cup. I'll fill this thing up with iced tea 5 more times, and I might even use it again tomorrow. No, it's not until it gets kind of like there's either like some stuff at the bottom that I can't get out, or the cup starts to like break or something. Then I'll toss it in the recycling bin. Um, Try to get as much use out of it as possible before I get rid of it. But yeah.
All right, let's just blow this sucker out.
All right.
Alright, well, you know how we just like to do it all. We always like to fucking talk about like shitty and boobs and stupid shit like that. We need a shitty sit talking. I want to come up with a song for y'all for closing out the song and play it every time. But y'all, we all fucking love you. You know how we just like to do. We like to chat. Please like, subscribe. We all fucking love you. We talk about stupid shit all the time. Please listen in. Um, Next you know it, I'm gonna be down in there in April, chill with Chad, maybe spend a night on this floor in his room, and we're just gonna chill, play some video games, and we're gonna do a live podcast together in April. That's my goal, at least. And I know Chadwick wants that too, right?
I'm looking forward to seeing you, man. And you said it's April, right? Is when your birthday is, or uh,
Yes, April.
all right, yeah. You're talking about. Well, I don't know. We'll talk about it. We already talked about it. We have possibly our plans keep kind of changing on what we're doing. I think we keep coming up with different ideas, so we'll have to figure something out. Well, I definitely do plan to meet up with you in April when you come to Pennsylvania, though, man. So we'll figure out what we're gonna.
Definitely. I miss Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
and I plan on being back in a year or two because of my buddy Wayne. But yeah, I plan on moving back, and if I got a girlfriend, then that's gonna be a whole entire different situation. But only way I'm moving back to PA is if I don't have a girlfriend. If I got a girlfriend, I'm staying. If I don't, then I'm saying fuck it.
I
I
think,
got
yeah,
nothing to lose for,
yeah.
so
If I were in Florida, if I were in Florida where you're at, I don't know if I'd be able to come back. Well, I mean, with the weather how it is here, I think I'd want to stay in Florida at this time of year, especially. So I think like realize you have it good at this moment. You actually are like, oh yeah, it's like I mean, if you think about there's some of the positive things out there. There's definitely some positive things to being in Florida during this time of year, especially. So. Uh,
honestly, the
uh,
only thing that I kind of only have positive for myself is just like work, just chilling and whatnot. And I am really just like sick and tired of just like not having friends. I made like one or two friends, and frankly, you know what they want to do with their lives and whatnot, they can do what they want to do. But yeah, I really don't give a fuck about Florida right now. I don't have anybody to hang out with right now besides this one guy in and fucking texted me. I thought I had a fucking friend, but I don't know what the fuck happened with him.
well,
We smoked
yeah.
weed and whatnot, but no, man, I just miss PA because Florida is just like 100% completely different, and just fuck Florida. Just fuck Florida, man. I don't like it because like I thought I was fucking selfish and they don't give a fuck about others, and really I feel like a fucking loser sometimes. And honestly, I still want to go to fucking college party, like what's up? But
Yeah, you
no,
got to. you got a
Fuck
good
Florida, man.
personality.
Just fuck Florida.
I think I don't know if it's Florida. The whole thing with the friends thing though, you've got a good personality and you can easily make more friends if you go out there and figure out what you like to do. I mean, it's obviously you move to a new place, so it's gonna take some time to like figure out who you want to surround yourself with. But I'm sure, I guarantee you, wherever you go, it's gonna be equally as hard to make friends, no matter where you're at. It could be Pennsylvania, Florida, it could be any place. It's gonna be the same concept. Are you putting yourself out there to make friends, or are you keeping yourself away from that possibility from happening? Is the question. So like that's what it comes down to because you have the personality and you're a good dude. Obviously, that's why I'm doing the podcast with you. And uh, yeah, man. So I hope things improve for your situation, and I think they could. So see what happens, and also looking forward to seeing you when you come back to Pennsylvania. So. If you want to close, I mean, you already kind of did a closeout. You want to finish off the closeout you were doing, I guess, and we'll end this one off. Or, uh,
Yeah, sure, I
or
got you.
all right.
You know how
Uh,
we always like to do. We always like to just chill, chillax, and we always like to do the shitty shit talk and whatnot. We just did that whole entire scene right there, but yeah, we all love y'all and shit. So y'all, please like, subscribe. Y'all, peace out. We all fucking love y'all. Have a great, wonderful night. Peace.
Peace.